Hello everyone, I'm Catherine. I'm back again with another video, and today I'm going to talk to you about my experience with panic disorder. I've been suffering with panic disorder for the past 2.5 years, and I've been taking medication for it during this whole time, but sometimes my medication needs adjustment and I have many panic attacks, and it's truly terrifying. And that's what's been happening to me for the past couple of months now, and this was probably the worst time of my life, but that's a story for another day. Let me know in the comments if you want to know what happened, and someday I'll make another video about that. Today I'm going to talk about the coping methods that I've developed during this time to deal with my panic attacks. To begin this video, I'm going to talk first about the pre-panic attack situation. And what is this? This is that moment when you feel nervous or anxious or agitated and you know you're on the verge of having a panic attack. So you're not having the panic attack yet, but you're about to have one. I'm going to show you something very simple that works for me, which is this thing. This is, I don't know how you call it in your country. I tried to search for it. This is one of those adhesive things that you put on your wall to secure posters, for example, and they're reusable, and you can do a lot of things with these. You can play with it, you can mold it however you like it. This is actually great. This is something that I found to replace anti-stress balls because they are very frustrating for me, so they do not work for me. And this is a replacement. This is something that I found and that I can play with. I can do a lot of things with it. I can stretch it, I can mold it however I like it. And it's actually very helpful because it keeps me distracted and it keeps me focused on something else. So it's something helpful. I actually carry this whenever I have to go out because I've developed agoraphobia and leaving my house actually makes me feel stressed. So I keep this in my bag, and whenever I'm out I like to play with it. And you can find something you can carry with you so you can play with and distract yourself from those toxic thoughts from the panic disorder. A lot of people have told me, oh, you have panic attacks, so why don't you try to do some yoga or go to a meditation class? And I used to believe that didn't help at all, but it actually helps. I've tried to go to a yoga class and I found out that was not for me. That required too much flexibility, it required physical exercise, and I'm not a huge fan of it, so I gave up. But then I tried to do some meditation at home with simple YouTube videos, and I found out it helps a lot, really. Just search for guided meditation on YouTube and you'll find a million of videos, and you can actually listen to them when you're at home. Just turn off the lights, put your earphones in and lie down on your couch, on your bed, whatever you feel comfortable, and then just make sure no one disturbs you and take some time to relax and listen to what they're saying, because it actually improved my relaxation, my breathing techniques, and it was very helpful, especially when I was about to have several panic attacks. I recommend Michael Sealey's videos. I am going to leave the link of the video I usually listen to down below in my description box, so you can go listen to it. Now, let's talk about when I'm actually having a panic attack. I recently found out that pacing back and forth in my room actually helped me, and I just put one foot in front of the other as if I was a supermodel, and I walk slowly back and forth, and I don't know why, but this helped me relax and it made my panic attack go away. The second thing that I do is control my breath. When I'm having a panic attack, I'm usually hyperventilating and my heart is beating a lot faster than it should. So I usually just inhale for 4 seconds, hold it for 2 seconds, and then exhale with a whoosh sound for 5 seconds. There are many breathing techniques to help you calm down. Just search for it on Google. There's the 4-7-8 breathing technique. I don't like that one. It doesn't help me in any way. I just prefer the one that I created, and I think you should create a breathing technique for yourself because every person is different. So the techniques that you find online might not be suitable for you. So just find out what's best for you. Now, when you are having a panic attack, it's very hard to control your thoughts, and there are many toxic thoughts invading your mind. So I usually count and I imagine myself writing down those numbers. So I even trace the numbers sometimes with my finger, on my skin, or in the air. So it would be something like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I know you're seeing it the wrong way because this is not a mirrored video. So to you, I'm doing the numbers reversed. There are many people who say, oh, you have to count to 15 or to 20. No, that's bullshit. I count to 100, I count to 200. It doesn't matter. As long as I'm calm by the end of it, that's what really matters. Another thing that I usually do is putting my hands under cold water, because the low temperature makes my body focus on something else. I usually feel sick. I feel like I'm going to throw up when I'm having a panic attack. So refreshing my face and my hands with really cold water helps my body focus on something other than my panic attack and my anxiety. And I don't know if this makes any sense psychologically speaking, but it has helped me. I had a panic attack in the summer, so I turned on the AC. I was at home. I turned on the AC and I sat down in front of it, and I was actually feeling very cold. I was shivering, and I don't know why, but it calmed me down. There's probably some scientific explanation for it. I just don't know what it is, but it helped me. Now, physically speaking, when you're having a panic attack, your hands may become numb. Mine have become numb several times. So just keep moving them so the blood can reach the extremities of your body, and don't let your hands become numb for too long, because that is very uncomfortable and that is not very good for your body. So that is all for today's video. I really hope this was helpful for some of you. These are just my techniques. They're not professional techniques. This is just from my experience. I didn't search it anywhere. This is just what I do when I'm having a panic attack, and it may help some of you. And once again, subscribe to my channel, leave it a thumbs up if you liked it, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye!